Hey guys, Brito here. Welcome back to our Formula One 2017 Motorsport Manager series here with Red Bull Racing. Here we are for episode number 5. We're heading to the Tonda GP in just 10 days' time, so not far away. Quick recap before we go too far. On round 4, the Black Sea Grand Prix from Russia wasn't the best result for the team. We had a run of 3 wins for Red Bull, but unfortunately Verstappen came home P6, Ricciardo came home P7, so still pretty good. Not going to complain, still good results, but hope we can improve a bit more for this round 5. A little bit of information coming through here. Channel 10, which is in Australia, of course. Interview with Channel 10. Why not? Let's accept. You've had some time to get used to the team now. What are your main worries at the moment? HQ, thinking long term. Yep, sweet, whatever. Raikkonen wins the Black Sea Grand Prix. So car, we're still repairing. We're still working on brakes, which got the 3rd best. So I think, what have we got at the moment we've built? Engine-wise. So we're trying to boost our engine. Get that up there. That's what we need to do. Okay, brakes are finished. Still repairing the car. There we go. So they're going engine and performance. Let's drop that off. Move this maybe 4 days after the race. Okay, so car repairs finished, of course. Fit parts. We want to go. You can grab that one. You can grab that one. We're going to work on our brakes. Yes, we are. Let's have a quick look. So our brakes are 3rd. Yes, 3rd. And so is our gearbox. So we're going to do brakes again. Brakes, there we go. We're going to do, wow, there's not much we can do, is there? Plus 20 and plus 20, minus 10 reliability, which is fine. Plus 40 during qualifying is okay, but I'd rather get the overall performance for the whole race, not just qualifying. So we'll build that part. Doesn't cost us too much. HQ, we still want to get factory level 4 soon, if we can. Helipads there, tour centers there. Righty, anyway, let's continue on. Public vote, placing Phoenix track C with track D. Who cares? Don't really care at all. It's going to be voted for. Okay, so whatever that change is, I have no idea what the layouts are, so whatever, doesn't matter. We've got more brakes finished, so those brakes are getting done pretty quick. 10% chance of rain. That's not much, to be honest. Simulator. Yes. I know, brakes are done. Let's have a look. So we've got 979 of 1030 of 1010. So we probably build another set of brakes, which isn't going to help much. But for the price that we're paying, that one and that one and that, might as well. We can't unlock any of this stuff. So we can do that though. We could do plus 50, risk level plus 1, and then take it off. So that, and then that. Pretty cool. Anyway, another set of brakes done. I won't be ready till after the next race, of course. Legendary fitness guru and Dean Hardsmith has a slot available in his Get Fit or Die intensive exercise course. No, it doesn't matter too much at fitness. I don't think. Look on drivers. Fitness doesn't matter too much. He's still got a dodgy neck. Driver details fitness is 5, so it wouldn't have helped much anyway. And it's usually 15, so that's fine. The thing that I think we need to look at here is, should we bring Sebastian Buemi in for the next race? I mean, he's pretty bloody terrible compared to Verstappen. So, and it's only a dodgy neck, which is only minus 10 fitness. It's not affecting anything else. It's a renew contract. Not interested. Okay. Still got 20 months to go, I suppose that's why. But anyway, coming up to the results from GP2 or Formula 2. Latifi took the win, Malaysia second, Giotto third. Right, continue on. A couple of days' time, we'll be heading to Tondola. Scout report is done on Alesso Lorandi. He's no good. What about Nico Cardi? No good either. Quickly clear the scouting. So the car that's not built yet. We're going to leave these two guys here. We're not going to bring Boehm in. Let's go for third or above. It's only 1.5 to 1.2, so that's fine. Tyre selection. I don't think we need that many mediums, to be honest. Well, I mean, just have 2 mediums. That'll do. We'll take 8, 2, and 2. We'll be fine. Part fitting, everything's fine. So let's continue on. Do what I usually do. I'll get practice done and dusted. We'll come back when we're ready to hit qualifying. Here, the Tondola GP in Portugal, round number 5 of the Formula 1 2017 season. Righto guys, we're back. Getting ready to head into Q1. So, we've got soft tyres and quality trim level 3. Car setup, 2 purples and a green, 1 purple and a green, 2 greens over here. So, pretty good. Weight stripping, got 150 points here for Ricciardo, only 90 for Verstappen. So everything's still above 80%. That's what I'm focusing on, making sure everything's still staying above 80. So if you guys are playing at home, what I did do in our More Money Mod Challenge, which I hope you've seen before this, I'm just going to get reliability up to 100, and then anything that isn't a crucial part, you can take 5 weight stripping points out of it. So I drop down to about 75%, it's okay. Any crucial part, maybe leave it 80%. That definitely helped us with our last race, so I'll do something similar here. But anyway, let's get stuck into quali. So Q1, there's not going to be any rain, but we'll send Ricciardo out straight away. Send him out in a set of hards, and just see if we can make it through to Q2 on a set of hards. That'll be great. So we'll send out Verstappen now as well on a set of hards. Back a look at Ricciardo. My plan for next season is to probably keep this Verstappen and maybe get rid of Ricciardo, get somebody a little bit younger. I'd like to keep Ricciardo for as long as we can, but I think he's going to get past that stage where he's going to no longer be as good as he should be. So anyway, he's going to come around and do his first lap here. So obviously you're going to purple the first 3 sectors, but he will drop down a little bit. So 3 tenths down the first sector isn't too bad. Verstappen 6 tenths down, so that's not good. 7 tenths for Ricciardo, the second sector. And a second for Verstappen. Ricciardo did a 27.5. What about Verstappen? He's going to come across the line now and do a 28.0. So we're not going to get third or above, but will we make it through to Q2 on a set of hards? Well, potentially. Really not sure. Ricciardo might, but I don't think Verstappen will. Oh, we're getting close. We might send Verstappen out on a set of mediums or something and let's see what happens. I think Ricciardo should be okay, but let the track grip just improve a little bit. If Ricciardo can get through to Q2 on a set of hards, that'll be great. Verstappen can do the same, but on a set of mediums will be even better. But there's a few guys here on outlap, so we'll let them go and see what sort of time they get. I'll have a look at Grosjean. He's coming across the line now to start his first flying lap, or his second flying lap, I should say. We need to send him out with at least 2.5 minutes to go, Verstappen. So Grosjean's improved first sector. Second sector is improved as well. He's 1.2 down, so he might bump up in front of Verstappen here. Depending how he goes at third sector. Ooh, up to 15th. So Magnussen's going to come across the line. Will he improve? Up to 16th. About Van Dorn. Don't know. Verstappen's on 19th now. Palmer's gone out again as well, so we're going to have to send him out just to make sure. Put him on a set of used softs, why not? But we'll send him out just to make sure. So Van Dorn's crossed the line. He's jumped up to 19th. So Palmer's on an outlap. So Palmer's the one we're going to have to watch here. So Palmer's going to be behind us anyway. So we'll see how he goes. 7 tenths down. How's he going to be? Sector 2. 1.3 down. So he's potentially, he will jump up, but we should be okay now. Palmer 2.6, so no, so that's fine. Like Verstappen's doesn't have to go out on another set of softs, but he's already out there, so we'll let him go. He's definitely going to bump up the timesheets a little bit. He's going to come across a line. He might even beat Ricardo here. He has just a 10th and 11th. Ricardo did that time on hard, so that's good. Both drivers through to Q2. Thinking we're definitely going to make Q3 if we go out in a fresh set of softs. Verstappen's still a long way off the lead, unfortunately, but I have to just wait and see what we can do. So let's continue and take quali. There's a 10% chance of rain, so the potential is there. Ooh, actually, it looks like there's a bit of rain coming, so let's go straight up. Get straight out there. You can go straight after. Going to both straight out just in case, because if that rain hits and it stays for the whole session, we could be in trouble. See how they go. Good and good, overheated and perfect, so hopefully it's going to be enough. I have to wait for them to cross the line, of course, and then wait for the other guys to do their times as well. But here comes the water, so we're halfway around the track once the water started. Verstappen, oh, he's not doing too bad. What about Ricardo's going to cross the line and do a 1:26.8 and 27.1 for Verstappen, so they're okay times at the moment. Vettel's gone up to pole. Top of Q2 I should say. Everyone else is going to drop way back now because of the wet weather. So I'm hoping that'll be good enough for us to get to Q3. There's no point going back out now if there's any rain at all, because it's not going to help us. I'm glad we went out straight away. It's going to reduce the track grip significantly as well for Q3, so not a lot we can do now, we just need to wait. No point going out for another flying lap, mate. It's raining, you're not going to get a faster time. So just sit tight and wait. So if you guys going out on inters, and I have no idea why, you're not going to improve your time, you better off wait until 3 minutes to go and going out in a set of softs. But we're not going out again, we'll just leave us as we are. The other teams are probably playing the right strategy at this point in time. Just waiting. So it's just damp now, the rain's stopped, so the track's going to dry out. So Alonso and Hulkenberg are going around on their lap on a set of inters when the track's going to be dry, so it's just doesn't make sense. So 3 minutes to go. There goes Bottas. So really Stroll and Massa should be out now. They're not even going out either, so what is going on? Well, they're out now. See, Bottas and Alonso and Hulkenberg have just gone out. They're not going to get through to Q2 now because they went out in a set of inters. They should have waited, but we're definitely going to make Q3. So Bottas has just come across the line. See what sort of time he can do. 1/10 down first sector. So Massa and Stroll are on their way around as well, so no doubt they're going to make Q3. 3/10 down for Bottas. Going to cross the line, move up into pole position. Well, top spot, I should say Q2. That was a very good third sector for Bottas. He was down first and second sector and pumped it out in the third, which of course that's when the rain hit us, so that's probably the reason why he's done that, but definitely very good for him. So Ocon, Sainz, Hamilton, Alonso and Hulkenberg are all out. Okay, let's take quali now. Third or above is our target. There's no track grip at all. Let's send them out. Set of hards. Both go out in a set of hards. Why not? Just to get that track grip up a little bit. I know it's not going to help our time any. It doesn't matter. It's just to get the track grip up a little bit for us to use later on. A few of these guys, Massa, Stroll, Perez and Kvyat. Actually, Perez and Kvyat are out on used softs, so don't know how that's going to work for them. So's Massa as well. Stroll's still in the pits at the moment. He's on his outlap now on a used set as well. If we wanted to, we could just start the race on a set of hards and just try and get through to the end with the one stopper. But I don't know how that's going to help us, to be honest. Better off going out on a set of softs and running as hard as you can, and then coming in for a set of hards at the end. And then that way, when you're getting towards the end of the race and you're on hards, you're going to be a little bit quicker. But then again, I mean, you'd be better off being on the fresher, softer compound when you've got less fuel to be faster. But so I don't really know what the perfect strategy would be, but so 7th and 9th. Send them straight back out in the same set of tyres just to keep improving that track grip. I know we could fiddle with the setup a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. The setup's pretty good as it is, so. So a minute and a half. We'll let him go around and we'll bring him in while they're doing their hot lap. We're not going to risk not making another lap. So bring in Verstappen, bring in Vettel. We'll send him straight back out pretty well on a set of softs. So Kvyat is out in a set of mediums for some stupid reason. I have no idea why. Grosjean's out in a used set of softs again. So Ricciardo's going to be in, and we'll send him pretty well straight back out. Fresh, use these on fresh set of softs, why not? You can go out. Now you can go out as well. Fresh set of softs. I'll have a look at Ricciardo. So it's only us on outlaps now. So everyone else might be finished their quali stuff at the moment. So let's hope. No, there goes Bottas and Raikkonen, and Stroll is out as well. And there goes Perez again. Everybody's out pretty much except for Kvyat and Grosjean. So Ricciardo's starting his flying lap now. Let's see how he goes first sector. 1.3 down. 0.13 I should say. What about Verstappen? 0.264. 0.23 there for Ricciardo. So he needs to have a good final sector to get inside the top 3, which I don't think he'll have enough. Moves up to 4th, so that's okay. What about Verstappen? Can he move up to 4th or 5th? He's in 5th. So 4th and 5th for Red Bull. Unless we get beat. So Vettel's on top. Perez and Massa to cross the line yet? No, there we go. So it's Vettel from Bottas, Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Verstappen, Stroll, Perez, Massa, Kvyat and Grosjean. So we're still a little ways behind. We don't have the best car out, but we don't have the worst either, so I don't know. We should be fighting a little bit better for the top spot, but then again, obviously we've got Vettel and Raikkonen and Bottas. They're all probably 4.5, 5-star drivers anyway, like we are, so it's more about the car than it is the driver at the moment, because all the drivers have probably got similar levels. Okay, so it looks like there's no rain for the race that we can see. We're going to go soft tyres and race trim. Yes. Verstappen, we go soft tyres and tyre changes. Car set up. He's fine. Soft tyres, 48 laps. Oop, where are we? 48 laps. So they're going to last 15. Okay. Can't take fuel out. Stupid. I've done that before. Not doing it again. So attack and overtake. All that stuff. We get stuck in. We're not going to strip any parts. See how we go now. So Ricardo 4th, Verstappen 5th. There we go. 5 lights, and they're out. We're off and racing. So Ricardo is still holding 4th. So is Verstappen. So somebody might have blocked up. Well, Vettel's ran wide, but he's still in 1st spot. Here comes Perez trying to get around. Oh, what's that there? That's Vettel. He's dropping back really quick. What's going on with Vettel? He's all the way back down into 8th spot now. So Verstappen's moved up to 3rd. Ricardo's in 4th. Vettel's dropped back to 8th. I have no idea what happened then, whether he ran wide or something. Something's obviously happened which hasn't helped him at all. So Vettel's got, Ricardo's got Sainz trying to make a move. What I want to do is boost a little bit. Maybe just coming out of turn 1 will boost to 50% for both drivers. So boost and boost. $60 down to 50, close enough. Triple speed it now, might as well. Now we're going to go to hybrid mode for both. Back to just push with their tyres. So we're still 3rd and 4th. Vettel's moved up to 5th, so he must have had an issue. I don't know whether he's just overshot the corner or locked his brakes and made a mistake, but he dropped back really quick there. Dropped all the way back to 8th, now he's back to 5th, so we'll have to wait and see. So what are we going to do here? We've got 10 to 12 laps on these tyres. It'll be 26. We could just do a one-stopper. Go for a... maybe not. No, we can't even do a one-stopper. We'll have to go for a set of mediums and a set of softs or something towards the end, but we'll work it out at the end. So Verstappen is still in 3rd. Go back to conserve with tyres. I think just to try and get these tyre temps down and monitor how they go. Going pretty good at the moment, so we're still in 3rd and 4th. Raikkonen's still leading just by Bottas. Bottas is slowly catching. Let's go to neutral and neutral. Both at the moment. Let's go just high and back to trying to get some extra battery power in there with our harvest mode. So it looks like Vettel's just taken the spot from Ricardo. Hamilton's not too far behind, but it's a big spot back to 7th. Big gap back to 7th, so... there goes Hamilton on Ricardo as well. Actually, they're on hards. Well, Hamilton's on hards. Okay. That's strange. I didn't think he'd be on hards, but... let's have a look. How many laps did they go? 43. So we can get 26 plus, say, 20. So that's 46 if we're lucky. So we can go for a set of... maybe go softs again. Softs and mediums for Verstappen, and maybe mediums and then softs for Ricardo. So Ricardo's on the faster tyre at the end of the race. Still doing okay. Cars behind are slowly catching us, but not going to stress too much about it. Put them both back to high and push. Try and help them pull away a little bit. Cars are in the pits already. Grosjean's coming out in hards. So's Kvyat. So's Stroll. Sure why you would come in for hards this early when you can go for softs and mediums as well, but Hamilton's doing really well. To be in 5th spot on a set of hards, that's a pretty good job. So go back to neutral with tyres. Starting to get a little bit hot. So Ricciardo will come in for a set of mediums soon. We should be able to bring him in back to back, really. Well, there's only a 3-second gap between them, so no, we won't do that at all. That'd be pretty silly if we did. Hamilton's now making a move on Vettel. Is he pushing really hard? He's not, so I don't know what the performance difference. 2 and 4 stars. That's a massive difference in speed, but he's still catching really well. Really was. He's dropped off a little bit now, but yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. So Verstappen's going to come in for a set of softs. Might bring him in next lap. Fresh set of softs. Parts are okay. You're not going to recharge. We're going to go for a balanced stop. You can overtake and attack. Quickly go hybrid mode. Ricciardo will come in the lap after. I'm going to put Verstappen back to harvest mode soon. Just go to high and push. High, push, harvest. We're going to go attack, overtake, hybrid, and come in for a set of mediums for Ricciardo. Balance stop. 4.1 seconds there for Verstappen. Now we need to keep an eye on Ricciardo and see how his stop goes. Can't get past Vettel. He might down the inside here. There he goes. Oh, he's lost it again. Tyre wear is going to be the issue there, but there he goes, back up to 4th. Going to go high and push when he comes back out. 5.1 seconds, so gained a second for Verstappen with that stop. But softs for Verstappen, mediums now for Ricciardo. I'm going to put them both just on harvest mode, just let them conserve as much fuel as we can. And the engines are both okay, so there's no dramas there at all. Oh, Raikkonen's come back out behind Ricciardo now, so that's a good jump. See how long we can stay in front for. I don't know how long we will, especially we've been on a set of mediums. We seem to be pulling away from Raikkonen a little bit. Raikkonen's backing up with the tyres. Like, why? He just come out of the pits. I don't want him to get too cool. Bottas has come out still in the lead. Well, technically still in the lead. Hamilton's going to be there for a little while before he needs to pit. So Ricciardo's tyres are still getting a little bit warm. We're going to have to take him back down to neutral, and Verstappen will have to go to conserve potentially. 33 laps to go now. Ricciardo's going to go back to neutral now. So Ricciardo did a 33.3 last lap, and 34.5 for Verstappen. Bottas did a 37.8. He did come out of the pits as well, so that's why his time will be a little bit slower. What about Hamilton? 34.0, 34.2 actually. Bottas did a 33.5, Verstappen a 34.1, and a 33.7 for Ricciardo. So even those hard tyres are still doing pretty good. Let's have a quick look. No wet weather that we can see at the moment. And there's only 10% chance of rain, so I don't think we're going to get hit with any more. But I guess you never know. 31 laps to go now. Make sure we come in for a set of mediums pretty early for Verstappen. Not too early, but before they hit 25% or less, that's when you really start to slow down. Once they hit 25% or less. Let's go push mode for both now. They've both cooled down a little bit. Vettel's doing a 32.5, so we need to stay ahead of him. Raikkonen's back into 6th now. So a fair few guys still out on hards that haven't pitted as yet. Ericsson hasn't pitted, he's on mediums. So he'll have to come in pretty soon. His tyres are fairly worn. So is Magnussen, he hasn't pitted either, but he's not quite as worn as Ericsson. So Verstappen did a 33.6 last lap. Ricciardo did a 33.4, but Vettel is still catching. 32.1 for Vettel last lap. He is really pushing. He's using fuel but not his tyres, so go back to neutral. Ricardo can use a little bit more before he goes back to neutral. So he's dropped back to third, which is fine. I mean fifth, I should say. Verstappen's still in third, but Ricardo's back down to fifth. He can go back to neutral now. Verstappen, sorry, I should say Vettel, new fastest third sector again. He did a 31.6 last lap. Wow, what about the leader? 33, 32 for Bottas. Definitely well and truly the fastest guy out there, Vettel is at the moment. So Magnussen's come into the pits, so has Hulkenberg and Ericsson. 27 laps to go now. Still third for Verstappen, still fifth for Ricciardo. Raikkonen is a little bit quicker, nearly a second quicker than Ricciardo, to be honest, and so is Vettel. They're not really pushing too much harder as well, so there's Verstappen back down to fourth spots. So fourth and fifth for Red Bull. It's Mercedes 1-2 with Hamilton and Bottas at the moment. Hopefully we can do something here to try and change that up a little bit. Verstappen had a really slow last lap, 35.1. He must have overshot the corner or something. Verstappen's going to come in for a set of mediums soon. There's 25 laps to go. Yeah, you can come in soon. So whenever he... Maybe not this lap, maybe the next lap. So that'll be the way to go. Push and attack next lap and bring him in. It's like Sainz. No, it's not Sainz. What's happened with Verstappen there? Verstappen's had an issue. Mediums. With 24 laps to go. Is that going to be enough? Or should we go a set of hards? I don't know. Let's do it. Hope for the best. Back, you can go high and push as well, Ricciardo, for this next lap. It's all lap traffic that we're coming through on now. Goes Ricciardo, back in front of Raikkonen. Here comes Verstappen as well. Can Verstappen get through before he pits? I don't think he will. Come out and go push. Actually, just attack and overtake for the first lap. Got plenty of fuel in the bank, so that's fine. Ricciardo's new personal best first sector, then second sector. There's 22 laps to go. You can get 19 laps, so should be okay now, I think. So 32.2 for Ricciardo last lap. Hamilton did a 34, Bottas 32, Vettel 32. So he did okay. You can go back to neutral. Just pushed a little bit too hard. Ricciardo's slowly catch up to... Okay. So Hamilton's just come out on inters. Something different. Obviously there's a bit of rain coming that we can just see. So I really need to focus on this now and work out. That's way too early for Hamilton to come out and Vettel. Hamilton to come out and Vettel. Hamilton to come out in inters. Don't know why he's come out that early. So you need to try and get through. There we go. Go back to neutral now. Both neutral and attack. That's fine. Track grip's going to die off pretty soon. How many laps can we get out of these? 20 laps. So anywhere from now we can make it to the end on inters. That's if it rains for the whole length of the rest of the race. I don't know if it will or not, but everyone else, if they're coming in for inters now, they're coming. Alonso's on inters. It's too early. Way too early. Where's Hamilton? Hamilton's... Wow, where's our tyres? Tyre history. Hamilton, inters for one lap and back out of mediums. What the hell? What is the point? Anyway. That's their stupid decision. I won't argue with them about it. Ricciardo's got 25% of his tyres, so I'm not going to bring him in just yet. We'll let him run a little bit longer. I know it's probably pushing it too much, but I'm not going to pit this lap. We'll pit next lap, I think. So if you can push through just one more lap. Attack and overtake. Hit this lap for a fresh set of inters. I'm not going to risk any charge or anything. Let's go to hybrid mode. Hybrid mode with both drivers now, just to try and conserve a little bit of fuel. So Bottas is already out on inters, so that might be a lap too early as well. Hasn't started raining yet, but it's going to start soon, so hopefully this isn't going to affect Ricciardo too much. Let's just go high and neutral. Keep an eye on Verstappen now. So we get through on Bottas as well. There's no rain. The rain's just starting now, so I know Bottas and Hamilton are both dropping back pretty quick, but it's like it's going to be inters to the end of the race. Verstappen, you can attack. Might bring him in next lap, I think, but still not quite wet enough. There we go, in this lap. Gearbox has a few issues, but not too bad. So you can start to push and overtake now. We go back to harvest mode. How about you just attack and overtake? And you can do the same when you come out. Harvest mode. 4 second stop, well done. He's in third at the moment, Verstappen, so he could potentially take the win here because Vettel and Hamilton are both going to be pretty slow. What about Ricciardo? Is he catching Bottas at all? 31.5 last lap for Bottas, so not sure. Might give him a boost down the front straight or something. Give him a boost down here. There we go. He's up to 5th. The 31.1 last lap, so he's definitely quicker than Bottas. Need to go back to neutral and just high. Ricciardo can continue to attack for this lap. Right behind now, so you can go neutral and high. Bottas has gone ripping through there. There's Ricciardo's gone ripping through as well. Hamilton's there, holding Verstappen back, so that's 3rd and 4th at the moment, but Bottas has gone through. So Bottas is probably going to take the win here, but Vettel's pushing hard with his tyres, but he's going really, really slow. He still hasn't pitted yet. I don't know why he's not in. He's not going to make it. He can make it to the end with these tyres, but it's going to slow him down way too much. Again, what's happening now? Bottas has dropped off big time from Vettel. He is now. He goes around Vettel. But now it's Ricciardo that's going to go around. Hopefully Verstappen won't take too long for him to get around as well. Give Verstappen a bit of a boost. It's 9 laps to go. 33.5 for Ricciardo to Bottas' 34.7. So we'll see if we can continue to reel in this gap. Hopefully we can. And neither of these guys overtake specialists for Verstappen, but he's not a wet weather pro, so it's Bottas doing at the moment, yellow, and let's go overtake and push for the next lap. You can do the same, overtake and push, just to try and make up a little bit of ground. I know we don't have much hybrid mode left. We'll let him push just to the end of the lap. There we go, he's in front. You can go back to high. go back to harvest mode. Go back to neutral. Yeah, still doing okay. Go back to neutral as well. Ricardo's going to stay pushing a little bit with his fuel. Just over 6 laps to go now. Ricardo's in the lead. Verstappen's in third. Big gap back to fourth. It's just a matter of Verstappen hopefully catching up with Bottas if he can. I don't know if he'll be able to, but we'll have to wait and see. Looks like he is catching fairly quick too. He is definitely fairly quick. Bottas has got a lot of boost though, so let's go back and look at Verstappen now. 5 laps to go. Bottas got held up a fair bit. Oh, I think that's Julian Palmer, it is. So still not worrying about your wing. Gear shifts issues, we know. 3 seconds, you're not really catching either. You need to go back to medium now. Rush it, go back to high. Oh wow. You have to, I don't know what we're going to do here. Might have to pit the tyres here with Ricciardo. We're going to have to. Park condition, no, everything's good. Didn't even take much notice that he's coming a little bit too early. You can attack and overtake when you come out. Bottas is in as well. 11 seconds, wow. Wow, that really sucks. You can go, overtake and push, hybrid, but you've definitely got the win in the bag, I think. Now it's up to Ricciardo to try and pull back into second spot, which I don't know if it's going to happen. There's only 3 laps to go. Not really catching either, so definitely just go neutral and high. You might as well. You're definitely out in the clear. About Ricciardo, still trying to catch back up, but I don't think he's going to have enough in the bank. Final lap now. Have to go overtake and hybrid. See how long we can overtake for. I don't think he's going to catch. 3 seconds, not catching quick enough. So doesn't matter. Ricciardo's going to stay pushing hard, but Verstappen's going to come across the line for the win. Ricciardo's slowly catching, but not enough. So Verstappen's going to take the win by 3 seconds. Ricciardo's going to come home in third. So much better result than last round, the Black Sea Grand Prix from Russia. The rain, really didn't expect any rain to be honest, but that sort of hasn't helped Ricciardo at all, to be honest. But he definitely needed to come in for those new tyres, otherwise he would have just died at the end. I think, well, you could have went a little bit longer on mediums maybe. Might have brought him in a little bit too early, but it doesn't matter. Verstappen's taken the win for Red Bull, Bottas second, Ricciardo third, Massa, Vettel, Perez and Raikkonen. Then Sainz, Hamilton and Ocon. So this stop here with Hamilton, he could have potentially been up the order a little bit more, I don't know, but the issue with Ricciardo as well, pit stop didn't help him. Like he could have been up in second if not taken the win, if he didn't have that 11-second stop or the issue with his tyres. So anyway, 25 points for Verstappen, 18 for Bottas and 15 for Ricciardo. With Verstappen on top now, Ricciardo's dropped back down to second. Red Bull still on top, 47 points out in the lead. So we're doing really well. But as always, guys, I always say it, leave a like and let me know that you guys are watching it till this far, that you are actually enjoying this series, and I'll continue to do it. Leave a comment, let me know how you thought the race went, what you think we should focus on, front wings, rear wings, because we're going to do, we've done some breaks now, I think we're doing now, so front wings, rear wings, what should we do next? And yeah, so let's have a look for improvements. Not a lot, but either side. Marketability's gone up a little bit, which is good. Traits, podium, well done. Race winner plus 15. Good. Continue on. An extra $1 million in our back pocket. I hope for a little bit more than that, but that's all we've got. So brakes are built now. So you guys let me know what you think we should do next, because we've got brakes of 1030. What's the plus? Oh yeah, okay, that's not an extra ability. 1030 and 1030, so they're both going to be the same. We've done engines already. There's not much else we can do this season. Like, should we just wait, because our engine's going to improve, our brakes are going to improve. I mean, we could do a gearbox, but I don't really want to go spending too much money just yet. It's $1 million, but so yeah, we're not going to make much money from each race. So you guys let me know what you think we should do. Should we just let the car go for now until the end of the season? I'm not sure how many rounds we've got left, to be honest. 20, so 20 rounds. So if we go from here, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 million we'll have in our bank. So over 11 million plus our bonuses, so potentially 15, 20 million to start next season, which obviously could have us nearly there to get factory level 4, which is something we really need to get done. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, as I said, leave a like button, smash the like button even. Leave a comment and let me know what you think we should do. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Hit the subscribe button, also the little bell next to it. You'll get a notification whenever I upload anything. And it's been Brito's Gaming. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon when we come back for round 6, the Cape Town Grand Prix from South Africa.